All right, guys. So I didn't expect it, but we back with more Kevin Gates. Now, this video is titled Kevin Gates Says Black Lives Don't Matter, All Lives Matter. But this excerpt right here, this clip, this is older. I can tell it's older because I remember seeing Kevin Gates when I was younger. He looked more like this. He was more heavy set in the face. You know, he didn't quite build his physique yet. So this video right here, if I had to guess, I would say it's at least 5 years old at the bare minimum. It could be 5 to 7 to 8. I don't know, but it's a very similar subject matter, and we just gonna see if the message has been the same, if he changed anything or what, you know. So we're gonna get into it. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Keep these numbers going up. Now let's start the video.
No BT, everybody should be Americans. And I was like, if she said that, then I feel like I agree with that, because it's only two type of people in life: real people and fake people.
Right.
They got these people talking about all black, man, Black Lives Matter, man, all lives matter.
Right.
Now, if you remember in the last video when he was on academics, he said the real or fake. So this video, like I said, at least 5 to 7 years old, let's say, and he still got the exact same message as he had in 2022.
Because most of the people that say this stuff, I'm gonna say this: I've been a victim of police brutality.
Right.
Excuse me, I wasn't a victim of police brutality. I got my ass whooped
Right.
by the police before.
Yeah.
But you know why? Because I was belligerent.
Okay.
I was belligerent, and I was conducting myself like a nigger.
Okay.
And when I say nigger, I don't mean that.
You mean ignorant.
No, I was conducting myself in an ignorant manner.
Mm-hmm.
I had no respect for myself. I had no respect for the authority that was talking to me. So I deserved what I got.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like the message is the same up and down so far. I haven't heard nothing in contention with what he said before. Now, I agree, and I like the way he look at it. He blamed himself. He look at himself to improve on things, to see how he could have did better in the situation. You know, he said I was belligerent, I was ignorant. But, you know, let's not act like things don't happen to people that don't deserve it. Like that does actually happen. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that, you know, like unfair things and tragedies don't happen. But, you know, the one thing we all know and should accept at the very least is that life ain't fair. That don't mean you don't go out and try to change stuff or make things better if you can, but life ain't fair. So when something happens, instead of blaming everybody else in the world for it and being perpetually mad and perpetually sad and depressed for years, just say, you know what, man, maybe I could have moved a little bit different, and then keep it going.
Convicted felon. I get pulled over all the time. I'm a 2-time convicted felon.
Right.
And I've been arrested for aggravated charges. I have aggravated charges on my arrest record.
Yeah, and I know I'm stopping so much, but this is a very significant point this making, and I'm only going to stop and say this one time, because there was a lot of people talking about this in the comments on the last video. Like I said, I think I said something like this, but the correlation he trying to make here, what he trying to say is that he's not playing a victim. Like he's been a victim. He's been in the worst possible positions. He's been in the pit. He's been a statistic. So his message to the people who haven't even been a statistic like he has been is that it's not as bad as you think it is. A lot of us in this situation, who you going out in the streets protesting, advocating, changing your profile picture for, are belligerent. They don't pay. They don't respect authority. None of this stuff. So it's like they get him. Some people actually do get what they deserve. Some people don't, but some people do. And that's just what he's saying, is that he's actually been in the system, like, seriously. So if it's anyone that could talk about it, tell you how racist it is and how this and that it is, it should be someone like him who's been there, speaking from his actual life experience, and the others of people's that was around him in that same terrible situation.
Okay.
And when I speak to these individuals with respect, I've never had a problem since I changed the way that I conducted myself.
Okay.
Never had a problem. So I don't feel like Black Lives Matter. I feel like all lives matter, because I swore a vow to love all humanity.
Okay.
There's no in between. If you have to love all people.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing nothing in the Bible about, it's only like, oh, these people matter more than these people, and no, it's love all. The golden rule, don't do nothing to nobody you wouldn't want done onto you.
Not just some people. You have to love all. You say what you want to. I've been a victim of that more than once.
Okay.
And the people that not going through that be the people that be talking because you watch the video on Instagram and you
Yeah.
won't go hold up a sign.
I'm recording.
That's not how you do that. Go file a complaint with internal affairs. That's how you
Right.
do that. When you do something, you conduct yourself in a proper manner.
Right.
So I pray, dear Heavenly Father, protect me from niggerliness and remove niggerliness from me because I don't want.
The way he just throwing that word around, it almost sounded like he was more of a Christian back then. So that's what I'm saying. I do think this video is at least 5 to 7 years old.
I want to throw things on the ground. I don't want to litter. I don't want to handle myself without respect. But when the police used to pull up and what's going on, y'all always coming out here fucking with us,
Yeah.
Now I have to be restrained. I have to be restrained because I became verbally abusive and I became belligerent.
Yeah, but don't you think that Black Lives Matter isn't just talking about those type of arrests? They're also talking about the kids who are just walking up the street, the guys who are just jogging with the hoodie on.
Yeah, see, that's what I did earlier. I made a small exception. I made an exception for these situations because, come on, yeah. No matter what side you're on, left, right, whatever, you got to understand that there are exceptions to things. And sometimes, messed up stuff do happen. It is messed up people out here who will wake up mad one day and just do something to somebody that didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So that does happen. We got to just make a little bit of room for that.
Who get assaulted, arrested, shot.
Hold on. Let me show you.
And I'm talking about people in
Oh, he took the glasses off.
general.
Look at me.
Okay.
Tattoos in my face.
Okay.
Teardrops in my face. Tattoos everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. All over me.
Right.
I'm talking about I fit the description.
Right.
But when I changed the way that I conduct myself, I've no longer had any problems. For the people that's saying that they having problems, no disrespect to them. Because sometimes, they got some people they got police that's called sweaters.
Yeah.
They sweat for no reason.
Yeah.
But it's the way that you conduct yourself with authority. It's the way you conduct yourself. I can't win. The best thing for me to do is be respectful, keep it moving. Now, if I'm disrespected in a manner the way I'm attacked and I know I'm in the right, now you got to kill me.
Okay.
Because I'm going to give you everything I got.
Okay.
I'm going to give you everything I got. Now you got to kill me. But I noticed when I start giving my respect first, I stop having problems.
Right.
These don't come out. I can floss in between every one of these
Yeah.
in my mouth. I fit the description of a nigger.
Okay.
What society would call me. I fit that description. But the way I conduct myself now, I change the world around me by having respect for myself. I'm not about to walk up the street with 4 people, you hear me, just to go get me a cup of coffee because I believe in a higher power.
Right.
I walk by faith. I know that I'm protected from all things.
Right.
And I know this. I've had a rib fractured, both my eyes black. I already
Right.
got a jaw. My jawline still kind of unhinged and all that.
Right.
Mace for no reason, pulled out the car by my dreads and everything. First of all, the car smelled like marijuana. That was probable cause for the search.
Yeah.
Then I got belligerent.
Yeah, most people would never admit that right there.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you. And I got what came with that.
Yeah.
And I done had a time where I was walking down the street, you heard me, and got assaulted, really, because of the way I conducted myself. Now I don't have problems because of the way I conduct myself. I don't have problems no more.
Sorry to keep going in on
Yeah, and just want to add on to that. I done been pulled over many a time, several times by the police, and every time they come to help me, I done called them because I needed help too. Every time, nothing ever goes wrong. Just be respectful. Go a long way.
this, but how you
No, I like it. We're having a debate.
Okay,
Keep
because how you
going.
conduct yourself now, you have to also keep in mind that you've kind of evolved as a person, as a rapper in your career. Your money got higher as well as you evolved. So you kind of learned with that. And not to mention, more people know who Kevin Gates is nowadays, whether you may think
Well,
they know you or not.
In 2011, they didn't know who I was when I came home and I was sleeping on an air mattress in my mother's dining room in a
Okay.
shotgun house in Baton Rouge.
Right.
So I was still running around exercising,
Yeah.
jogging in the morning through those same poverty-stricken areas.
Okay.
By myself jogging. I've been stopped.
Yeah.
Where you going, where you headed? I'm working out, officer. All right, man. You run around at nighttime, you make you think. It was the way that I conducted myself.
You for jogging?
Yeah, I'd have been stopped for jogging. I'm really jogging.
And it's like a lot of people will stop and just make such a big deal about that. But like, why? Like, what's the point? What's the point of making such a big deal about it? If nothing end up happening to you at the end of the day, just brush it off and go back on your jog. Go back home to your family, to your people. You feel me? Don't run away. Don't fight. You lose your life doing that.
But that in itself isn't the problem.
That was your ignorance. I can't get mad at you because of your ignorance. You don't know. You've been trained to feel like everything that's moving like this is up to no good.
But that's what the point of Black Lives Matter is.
He just finished breaking into a house. But all lives matter, baby.
I mean, well, that's the point of the campaign, All Lives Matter.
Yeah.
That you
if
can't
you want to be right, I agree with you.
No, I'm just trying to get down to the deep,
but
to the root of it.
a lot of people have never even been stereotyped like I have.
I hear
and
you.
I chose to take a conscious stand and say, I will not let the things around me mold me into.
Right. So there's a lot of people complaining about somebody else being stereotyped. This man has been that stereotype, been that statistic, and he was able to take a moral higher ground. He was able to see the light in the situation. He was able to say, you know what, it ain't that bad. So if he could do it, why can't a regular normie do it?
To something that I don't want to be.
Okay.
And I've been stopped more. I know I've been stopped more than anybody in this. Well, I ain't gonna say anybody.
Yeah.
But I've had more problems with the police than anybody.
Yeah.
Just from coming back out of town, wrong place, stop me, search me, pull your drawers down, spread your ass cheeks. I want to see if you got dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, humiliate me in front of people on the streets.
On the street. Mm-hmm.
This happened to me. I never let that change who I was as a person.
Right.
Because I believe in a higher power, and I know that was just a test.
Yeah.
And had I acted out like you wanted me to act out, I know I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Right.
Being able to provide for my children. So sometimes you got to take the things that come with the game, and I accept it all. But I refuse to allow what goes on around me make me not love all humanity.
Of course.
Because when I joined, I swore an oath to love all humanity,
right.
no matter their color, creed, race, whatever. I swore an oath to love all humanity. Mm-hmm. When I go to labels, I hate when they tell me, so Kevin, what's the formula? You know, you have Asian people, you have Hispanics, you have all of these different types of people. What's the formula? There's no formula. I treat all people the same.
It's just
if
love.
you feel like I'm a threat because I got tattoos and all that, you missed out on the greatest friend you could ever have.
Yeah.
If you feel like that about me, I'll stay away from you. But you missed out on the greatest friend you ever had. Nobody in this room would die for you or kill for you right now. I would do those things if I love you like this. So if you feel like, if you want to judge me out of ignorance, man, you missed out on the best gift that you could ever had in your life. A person that's going to love you whether you up or down.
Right.
And in the Academics interview, I remember Academics saying that he got a lot of backlash for saying that he didn't support BLM in the past. Now, this is one of those past instances. I'm wondering, did he get a lot of backlash after he did this? Because, in my opinion, this interview is going a lot better than the DJ Academics one that I reacted to a few weeks ago. I feel like he articulated himself even better in this video. Like, this is something I don't understand how you could hear this and be mad at it. Like, I don't understand you could hear this and still, like, basically all of the negative comments I've seen in that other video, like, I don't see how you could watch this and still say those same things. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, hey, if you hearing something he's saying is wrong, get in the comments and let it be known. I ain't mad at you.
And that's me. You know, and then to no disrespect, have you ever been punched in the face by a police?
No,
made you strip and go and spread your booty cheeks open? Yeah, you know, we want to do a cavity check right now. Mm-mm. You never had that happen. Mm-mm. I've had those things happen to me. Mm-hmm. Squat, cough 2 times. They got a new thing they do now. You don't squat and put your hands on your head no more. Ain't none of that. They don't make you squat and cough 3 times. If anybody in here been incarcerated lately, the new thing is you bend over and grab your ankles. They gonna tell you spread your booty cheeks and you gonna cough 3 times. So that mean anything in you coming out. You hear me? Yeah, that's how they coming now.
Okay.
Might stick their finger in your throat and make you gag right quick. We won't see if you gonna throw something up. Yeah, it's like that right now. So I mean, and I know a lot of people haven't even went through that. I went through that. Yeah. And I choose to remain positive throughout it all. I choose to say, man, it wasn't all white people. I just dealt with a fucked up police.
Right.
But I've met some good ones too.
Of course.
Not all of them bad. But you gotta listen, you gotta understand some people are lost in their own ignorance.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't know. And fear.
They knew better, they would have done better. Period.
Most people fear what they don't understand.
Right.
They fear it, and they challenge the fear and things of that nature. But that's ignorance.
Right.
I can't know. I love all people, and whoever don't like me for liking that, fuck them, because I love all people.
That is a motto. And I definitely think that we all got a pretty much really good understanding of Kevin Gates today. Do you guys agree? Thank you again for coming through to kick it with us. Kevin Gates, East Lot in stores now.
Yeah, only because this has already gone long enough. I'm going to stop it right there. I see it's a little bit more dialogue, but we get the point. Like I just said, I think that interview, the way he articulated himself was amazing. It was amazing. Like, I don't see any points that he made that was just so bad or so wrong or racist or he tap dancing for the white man and all this crazy shit that you guys like to say. Excuse my language, but it just get old. Like, nobody's faking, nobody's tap dancing, nobody's doing this because we getting paid or no ulterior motives. Like, this is a life that we live. We, had our own reconciliation of things with God or Allah or whatever you choose to believe in, and this is just how we see the world now. This is how we view it. It's how we move every day. I'm not trying to, people on this side not trying to cancel people on the other side because y'all feel different because you like to think about racism all the time and every day. If that's your lane, if that's what you do, if that's where you at in life, cool. Let us have our way. Let us do our thing. But that's it for the video, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Kevin Gates. Till next time, peace.